Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I've got my little co-host up here, and I can't get rid of her. So we're going to try this again, take number 2. We're going over the Dremel 100 series. It's a single-speed rotary tool. If you don't have a rotary tool in your tool collection, not a bad one to get. I'm actually working on a project using the new Raspberry Pi Zero, which I did a unboxing of recently, and I'm going to turn that into a retro arcade that's portable, self-powered, and has a wireless controller, display, speakers, all of that stuff, completely wireless, using an old DVD player. So working on that, stay tuned for that, but I needed a Dremel, so I picked one up. This is the cheapest one that you can get. There's a whole bunch of them, so we'll unbox this. I already unboxed it. I actually like glue the box together. It's not like sellotape. It's hard to get it all back together when you mess up the first take. So here's some accessories it comes with. You've got the Dremel itself, which we'll get into in a second, and then a whole bunch of paperwork. First bit is this. This is the product registration. Doesn't mention anything about warranty in there, oddly enough. This bit is pretty good. You'll actually want to save this, maybe not throw this away. And this is sort of the like how-to guide, I guess. Very colorful, talks about all the attachments, everything from engraving to sculpture to grinding and sharpening and cleaning and polishing, and all of the different Dremel products. I mean, it's like front and back, really detailed piece right there. Then you've got the 66-page manual, if you want to go through that. Not so colorful, but really good manuals. So we'll get into some of the accessories first. I guess we'll talk about the rotary tool. So if you don't have one, they're pretty darn simple. You plug it in. Some of them are cordless, some of them are not. Some of them are variable speed. This one is not. This is single speed. So your attachments get connected up here. Kind of has this universal head up here. This is kind of a locking button to help you take attachments off, and then you plug it in and you switch it on. That's it. One speed. You can kind of move it in between here, but it does not change the speed. So it is actually one speed. And then that's about it. Pretty heavy, I'd say. This is a couple pounds. It says it's 120 volts, 60 hertz, 1.15 amps. I don't know what that is, but I think it's 35,000 revolutions per minute. So it's pretty quick. Not cordless, but that's okay. It's simple. I need it for some simple things. They do have some nicer ones with obviously nicer accessories. You can do just about anything. You can cut through metal and you know, do some custom engraving. There's a whole bunch of work for it. Dremel's kind of the name brand, but there are definitely some cheaper rotary tools. So you've got a little sanding block there. Kind of a 100 or 200 grains sandpaper on there, and then this is kind of the attachment bit, and they're all pretty much the same. You kind of hold this little button in here to lock it, unscrew this. As you unscrew it, it actually does come off. So if you unscrew it enough, it will come all the way off. But you'll just loosen it, and then attach it, screw it back in, and then if you really want to get it tight, there is, with all of these, comes an accessory that's kind of a wrench on this side and a flathead screwdriver on that side. And that will help you to take attachments on and off. That's a little screw right there. And then if you hold the button here, and you can use the wrench to tighten or loosen as you swap out attachments. And then once you got your correct attachment on, you're getting ready to work, plug it in, flip the switch, and the thing starts to spin really fast. So definitely be careful with using one of these. You can definitely get hurt with one of these. I guess we'll leave that on. They all attach the same way. You loosen this, you can switch your attachments, just kind of like putting a drill bit on a drill, and you're good to go. So they have some different sanding rings that you can take on or off, and this just screws off and it kind of loosens it, and I think you can just You just pop it off like that. It's just a little rubber ring, and you slip the other one on that you're interested in. And because this is on there pretty loose, so I'm pretty sure that screw up top there helps it to get tightened on. I'm going to put this one back on there. That seemed to fit way better. Got another sanding one, a little bit smaller, getting some, tighter areas. This one's more sanding, I believe. It's made out of stone, though. I think it's made out of like quartz or some sort of stone. It's definitely not as rough. And then you've got this sort of like pool cue chalk rounded side on the inside of there for whatever you're sanding. I'm sure there's 1,000,001 applications for that. I don't know if this is another sanding tool or maybe a cutting tool. I mean, it looks like it's sanded on the side, so you could probably cut into things. Obviously, you're not going to cut into like, this is like the cheapest one you can get. You're not going to, cut into a car or something crazy like that, but maybe like, small bits of plastic. I'm cutting into an old portable DVD player, so I can put, batteries and some other speakers and a Raspberry Pi in there to make that retro arcade. So, cheap little plastic. I'm sure this will cut through. But how do you attach it? Kind of comes with this universal pin here that attaches the same way. You loosen it up, you can swap your attachments out, all that good stuff. But that's kind of where the screwdriver bit comes in there. Kind of unscrew this, and this has a little screw on top if I can ever get it off. So you've got a little teeny tiny screw up there that just screws into a threaded piece at the end of the top of that. And you can sort of thread that. Put this on as my co-host returns to the screen. Not for cats. This is not for cats. You can help. I understand how you like to supervise. So then that's it. Just screws onto that. You attach it the same way, and you're on to the next tool. So really nice for, the quick release function that it has. Only comes with a handful of accessories. There's like hundreds of accessories in this very colorful sort of getting quick started guide. Talks about all the different, Dremel products that they have. But Dremel's sort of the name brand. They're sort of the Apple in regards to rotary tools. But it's something good to have. There are some really, really cheap ones out there. There's another one that I've ordered already. It's by a company, Wen, W-E-N, and it's probably the most popular one on Amazon in terms of rotary tools. It's actually variable speed, which this is not, and it costs half as much. There's cheaper, off-brand Chinese ones that are on there by this company, Wen, and it's variable speed. It's not cordless, but that doesn't really matter to me. And it comes with 92 accessories for half the price of this. Now, this one might be a little bit better, and I think it spins at a higher RPM. And it's got this, stay cool ball bearing, cool running ball bearing construction for smooth and quiet operation. Yeah, 3,500 RPMs is what this one spins at. Some of the other ones that are like cheap and Chinese, they definitely cut corners and might not last as long. So if you want to double your money, you might not get as many accessories or anything like that. But if you're doing the same sort of, just little odds and ends electronics projects that I'm probably working on, something like this will probably be fine. It'll probably last, your whole life. Some of the other cheaper ones that are, I think it's like $17 for the other one that I ordered, which is variable speed. 96 accessories, and still a corded design like this. But who knows how long that'll last. This one was $30. It was on sale. They're normally $40, and it comes with just the accessories that I need. I actually think this comes with, I don't know, it does come with all the accessories. Let me read a couple of things while I'm on the website. Oh, it actually will cut through metal. I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, this one actually will cut through metal. It says has a picture of it kind of cutting through chicken wire on here. So lightweight design for comfort and prolonged use, replaceable motor brushes, and extended tool life. Single speed control for full-time 3,500 RPM operation, ideal when one speed is all you need. There's 1,000,001 accessories and other things that you can get for it. Pretty good rating. It says the versatility of the rotary tool allows you just to cut about any material when used with the appropriate Dremel cutting accessory. Cut-off wheels are appropriate for the Dremel 100 rotary tool, which is this one, when your application involves slicing and cutting metal, light wood, and plastic. So I'll probably be cutting plastic, not too much wood. The accessories that are included are the 420 cutoff wheel, which I think was this one that we had. The grinding and sharpening tools, which is a silicon carbide grinding tool, an aluminum oxide grinding stone, 2 sanding pieces, which are both 120 grit sandpaper, and a miscellaneous 402 mandrel, 415 dressing stone, and a wrench. So there's a whole bunch of them, and they range up to like $250. So Dremel, it's definitely the name brand, but I think you'll probably get a quality product. And they have cordless ones as well. But on top of this one that I had ordered, I did also order the cheap Chinese one, so we'll kind of do a little comparison between the two of those. This one, all accessories included, was $30 on sale from $40, which is what it normally retails for. You get the 6 accessories, and it kind of gets you started, depending on what your project is. But the one from Wen is $17 even, free shipping, and it comes with 96 accessories, 96 or 92 or something like that, somewhere in the 90. So we'll wait for that one to come in. I'd turn this on, but it is, I say, cool and quiet operation. I think it's quiet for a rotary tool, but it is still really, really loud. So I'm not gonna turn that on just right now. But I did unbox it obviously first. Works great. I like cut through a donut box or something like that was sitting on the counter, so it works. But stay tuned for more. If you have any questions, like the video, if you like it, dislike it. If you dislike it, not one of my normal tech reviews, so I'm kind of a little all over the place right now. I apologize for that. I'm just excited to get this reviewed and get all this out of the way and start working on my other retro arcade project. So there will be a video after I finish with that. I've got so much work to do, it's ridiculous on that. But I'm going to get going on that. I'll leave you guys with this. And let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'll be around to answer them to the best of my ability. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.